is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is cooperation among cooperatives. Cooperatives serve their members most effectively and strengthen the cooperative movement by working together through local, national, regional, and international structures. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
And Doug. There's nowhere I wouldn't go to help someone customize and save on car insurance with Liberty Mutual, even if it means sitting front row at a comedy show.
Hey, everyone, check out this guy and his bird. What is this, your first date?
Oh, no. We help people customize and save on car insurance with Liberty Mutual together. We're married. Me to a human, him to a bird.
Yeah, the bird looks out of your league anyways.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultrafine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code COIN25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
97.7 The Q. Hello, this is Bill Curtis. Welcome to Touhyville.
Today's the day.
What? What are you talking about?
Today's Friday. That day is today.
All right. Are you ready to put on a show?
We've been working on it all week.
Well, it must be something. Must be something approaching perfection. I think you'll enjoy it.
I think you're gonna dig it.
Get ready.
You ready for what now?
All right, start the show.
Starting now.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us here on the Q98 Gold. We appreciate it. We are powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com for energy-saving tips, money-saving tips, safety tips, and more. For using space heaters, different things like that, ways to keep safe. They've got all that stuff on their website and Facebook page. That's Jasper County REMC. Got to mention, just got this in from the news department. City of Rensselaer has issued a boil order, a boil water advisory effective today for customers along North McKinley 231 from Merritt Street to Wood Street. This is due to a water main break that resulted in a loss of system pressure. Repairs are currently going on. Following the repairs, customers may experience fluctuations in water pressure and possible discoloration of water due to system flushing. The city of Rensselaer said you should use bottled water or boil tap water for 3 minutes before cooking or drinking. Tap water may still be used for washing and bathing. City of Rensselaer Water Department will provide updates as they become available. Questions or concerns, call 219-866-7833. That's the Water Department. And there continues to be one lane of traffic for a short distance right there, essentially by Northside Bar right there, like just where on 231. So just be safe, take your time, pay attention to what you're doing. Don't be looking at your phone while you're driving or, messing with the kids in the back seat. Just tell them, be cool, yo. That's how you got to talk to your kids. Just say, hey, be cool, yo. That's the way I always talk to the kids.
Do you know what I miss? Do you remember what up?
Is that what you meant?
What up?
What's up?
What's up? We should talk about all those, my
gosh.
generation. Because that was more 2000s, right?
That was a Budweiser commercial. You realize that?
Was that? I did not.
That's from a Super Bowl commercial.
You're
That's where it started, was
kidding.
with a commercial. Those were commercials.
I did not know that.
That's how it started, was commercials. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna have to dig that out.
Entered our pop culture through
Yes.
commercials. Yeah, that was commercials. That's so funny. Let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday and then get into today's. Yesterday, we asked you what's your favorite part of the Super Bowl. Speaking of which, the food, the commercials, the game, you're not going to watch, and you can vote on multiple things. The halftime show, 36% said the commercials. So that was the most popular. 30% said the game. 18% said they don't watch the Super Bowl. That's a high percentage of people that don't watch the Super Bowl.
Well,
I think nationally it's lower than 18%, I would bet.
Okay, so they're talking world in this question. Or are they talking the 18%? Did you say
No,
world?
it's ours. It's our poll question.
Oh, it's
our poll question.
Sorry, because
So
I saw
it's our world.
because
the whole world in my hand.
I saw it on a poll,
on a
yes,
national
like on a
poll?
national poll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Got it.
No, just our poll. 18% said they're not going to watch, which I thought was pretty high for, comparatively. So, and 4% said the halftime show. So I voted for the game, the food, and the commercials. All three are important to me. How about you?
I said the food and commercials. I could care less about the game.
Yeah, it's not your deal.
Nope.
Not your jam.
Just like I answered today's and I just went, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like they're both good teams and I don't have an affinity for either one. So I'm like, okay, it'd be nice if the Patriots won because of that guy that played and now is the coach and all that stuff. Yeah. By the way, I was really upset that Ben Johnson did not win AFL or AFL. Am I saying AFL-CIO? No. AF Coach of the Year last night.
Here?
He only got one vote. I'm like, how do you not vote him?
Yeah, but who won? I didn't look. Patriots or Seahawks?
Vrabel?
That's the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think
narrowly too, they said.
I think it's his first year as coach of the Patriots and they went to the Super Bowl. I think.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
I was like rooting for him because it was such a difference between the 2 years that I thought he had a shot. But now that you say it like that,
I did have a shot, but there's others that that
he only got one vote
that are going up even more. Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, I mean, I would have thought the coach of the Seahawks had to be right up there.
What's his name?
Mike,
Him?
coach of the Seahawks.
Yeah. Yeah, because they said it was close between two. Who's May? I don't know.
Now to Cheryl with sports.
I do such a good job to it.
Do you know what's going on right now? Frank is at home in front of his computer. As nice as he is, he's if his
I
voice
never
ever
liked
gets
her.
high, it's going up right now. Smoke is coming out of his ears and eyes right now as he's listening. He's probably
No, he should
texting,
just
trying
know.
to
I
go
do as
like
good here. Our next poll question is going to be: do you like Cheryl as a morning show host, a meteorologist, a sportscaster, or not at all?
listen.
Or none of the above.
Right. I think we should get you that shirt that you got one year that I loved because I didn't have any rooting interest in the Super Bowl, so I didn't wear a Bears shirt. You got me a shirt that said "Go Sports," and it was
Mike McDonald, I guess, is the Seattle Seahawks coach.
And is he the guy that was also?
No, I wanted to
second?
say some guy named May.
No, I don't know who May is.
Coach May, maybe?
I don't know. Coach May not win Coach of the Year. That's what I say.
Willie May. Wait, no. Drake May. No. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. I
think you're talking about the quarterback of the Patriots.
Can we talk about clothing? Maybe I got some opinions on that actually are.
I think you're talking about the coach of not the coach, the actual quarterback of the Patriots. So I don't know how he's getting involved in your Coach of the Year discussion.
I don't know.
It
was just a whole bunch of names and stuff.
Oh my gosh. All right.
For more sports betting and tips.
Right.
Visit me on Insta.
Yeah. Welcome to Cheryl's sports page.
Oh,
here's how I place my bets. Who's got the neater helmet? Does it match with their shirts and shoes? That's what I want to know.
Well, there's just I think I'm the antiviral.
Right?
That's
okay.
How not to go viral.
All right. So here's the how the voting went for the Associated Press Coach of the Year. Mike Vrabel was first. Liam Cohen of Jacksonville was second. Mike McDonald of Seattle was third. Ben Johnson was fourth. Kyle Shanahan of San Francisco was fifth. So, yeah. I mean, I realized Jacksonville did well. I would not have put him. I would have put Ben Johnson just because of the turnaround the Bears had. I would have put him first. I mean, above Liam Cohen. But I would have put Mike McDonald even above Mike Vrabel. But yeah.
Any relation to old McDonald? E-I-E-I-O?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think Mike McDonald is the singer for the Doobie Brothers, right? Isn't that? No, wrong McDonald. Okay.
I keep
we're all
forgetting we're not in love anymore.
Right? Isn't that Mike McDonald? Yeah, so I was right. Yeah. Listen, the only McDonald I care about is my quarter pounder with cheese. So
Right.
it's the only one that's the one I'm rooting for to win.
My McFish fillet.
Yeah,
right?
I'm looking for McDonald's breakfast on Super Bowl Sunday. That's what I want. So all right. Tanya says this year my husband will be watching the Olympics instead of the Super Bowl. I was wondering about that because the Olympics start today. So I was wondering about the Olympics getting some attention this weekend. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. You don't have to watch them in real time. You just go to Peacock and they've got them like all by sports and you can kind of like go in and watch. Like
Right, but if that's your interest, if you have no interest in the Super Bowl,
true,
and your sporting interest is there, it's always better to watch the sporting event live.
Yeah.
Patricia says the same thing, that they're watching the Olympics instead. It's funny because I almost added that to the poll question. And actually, if you want to add it to the poll question, like in the comments, I'd like to know if you're not watching the Super Bowl, like, is there something you're doing? Are you watching like something purposely instead, or you just have no interest and it's just a normal Sunday to you? Lori says usually the commercials in the halftime show are the best, but absolutely not this year. Bad choice in entertainment. Tina says love watching the game and commercials. Food is another good reason to watch. Definitely not watching the halftime show.
Okay, hold on. Now I've got to go there.
Why?
What? I don't remember a year where everybody went, "Oh, the halftime show's a mess," or it's not. It.
I
So
feel
what is
like
the problem already?
I feel like this is what I've heard for about 8-9 years now on the Super Bowl show, on the Super Bowl
That they
halftime
said
show.
I'm not watching the show.
Yeah, that it's just that there's no reason to watch, that it's just not. They've really geared it towards a younger, different audience than who I would think listens to the radio shows that I've done over the last decade. You know, we just went through them yesterday, and there really wasn't a one in there that you really liked since
2000.
since Jay-Z took over. You know?
Oh, since way before that, though. I didn't like a lot of it since I
that's what I'm saying. Like they try to put on this whole thing, but I thought after 2000, I thought that's when we had what's her name, Beyonce and Bruno Mars crashing Coldplay and all kinds, like they had some wild things that went on. But we went through it yesterday. Like since Jay-Z took over, it's like it's just a bunch of people that we don't really. It's not our bag, you know. So I've been hearing that for a long time. Like I said, I was telling you yesterday off the air. I remember we had Billy Gardell on the show years ago, and Comedy Central was doing a half-hour comedy special during halftime. They had other programming going on Comedy Central. When halftime started, they cut it off and started the halftime. They started the comedy special, which I thought was a great idea. And he did all kinds of stuff about football and it was a really good idea, I thought, as counter programming. You know, so again, I think you and I should do counter programming. People that want to watch the Super Bowl halftime show, they could watch you and I eat chips and dip. We just put a camera on us just eating. See if that gets any views.
Right. And we do something with crunches.
Hi. Yep. More importantly than all of that, Susie says the game and the commercials, although I'm not overly excited about either team this year, it's just fun to be a part of it. And I have to take a break. When we come back, Susie brought us a really nice treat yesterday that we'll have to share.
You know, I got to tell you, I love it when people do that.
Yeah.
You just go, I got a little something for you. And I'm like, what? Well, you'll have to see.
Right?
Right?
Yeah. All right. So let's take a break and then we'll come back and share our special treat. So, and I'll get to today's poll question too, because I'm the day's flying. We've been behind from the start. So
weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, snow showers with freezing rain mixed with sleet coming down heavily right now and will continue until 3 p.m. in our area. Please proceed slowly and with caution when traveling. You are precious cargo and we want you to arrive safely. Cloudy and windy with a low around 23. Tonight, a 30% chance of more snow, mainly before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy, windy, and blustery with a low around 12. Wind chill values as low as 0. Saturday, mostly sunny, cold, and windy with a high near 23. Wind chill values as low as 0. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 15. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a high near 29. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple, but one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest old-school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family-owned, community-focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412 or stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil. Steve's Specialized Services now offers Bad Boy Tractors. Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for build strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy Tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models, powered by 22 to 35 horsepower, water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real. Easy on the farm, the ranch, or even around the house. Bad Boy Tractors deliver on power and durability all day, every day. Visit Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer or visit stevespecialized.com. That's stevespecialized.com. Bad Boy Tractors, work with an attitude. Be sure to follow Steve's Specialized Services on Facebook.
We go big in spring, spring. We go big in spring. Spray's Bar and Grill presents the all-new Full Throttle Fridays. Classic rock.
$8:30 a.m. Dollar throttle shots and karaoke contest from 10 till midnight with a $100 cash prize.
We go big in spring. We go big in spring. We go big in spring.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
Are you ready for a mouthful of deliciousness? The Good Table in Kentland is bringing back the crave-worthy pizza. Straight to your doorstep, yes, we deliver. Available Thursdays through Sundays between 4 and 8 p.m. A minimum order of $20 for out-of-town deliveries with a $1.50 delivery fee in town and $5 out of town. Call 219-474-3245. The Good Table. Good food, good friends, good times, and now good pizza delivered straight to your door.
97.7 The Q.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. Touhyville for today and tomorrow.
Turn on that radio and back here.
So, it's been a long week.
I'm so ready for this week to end.
Ready for the weekend.
End of the week?
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday? Already?
It's the weekend.
I heard that this show is like really good.
It's good. It's great. It's great.
Let's begin. Do you happen to have the time?
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you, having fun on a Friday morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Portion of the show is brought to us by Steve's Specialized Services, Bad Boy Mowers, Bandits, and Tractors, and great deals on 2025s. Find out how you can save up to $2,500 at stevespecialized.com or in person at Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Also, got to mention our friends over at Supercuts. If you're a stylist looking for a gig, they are looking for you in Rensselaer and Lowell. Visit jobs.supercuts.com. That's jobs.supercuts.com. All right. So, Susie was very sweet yesterday. A few weeks back, we were talking about, and I think I'm going to say it correctly, panucci.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a type of cake that...
Because we were talking about the Deca cake and thing.
Yeah.
Am I doing it again?
No, you sounded like you were far away that time, but I think
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I just had to turn you up a little bit. You're all right. So it's a tough battle. You're trying to...
Turn it up!
No,
Yeah,
you're trying
no,
to
but
fight the jacket from
squishies.
hitting the microphone, so you're not trying to be too close.
Yeah.
But then if you get too far away, you sound like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sidekick who just laughs off in the background at shows.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we don't have enough people for that. So
No.
we're all those people.
Right.
We're both the hosts and the sidekicks and the silly funny people. And then we have the wild funny things that just jump in here and they're just the wild sound effects and things.
Mm-hmm.
Being a grumpy pants.
No, we're not. So okay. So back to Panucci. So we were talking about it, and Susie said it was one of her favorite cakes. Right? Is that how we got on it? We were talking about desserts and stuff?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
So she was very sweet and brought us some.
Yes, because I had not heard of Panucci.
And no,
before.
me either.
And I thought I had heard about just about everything, you know.
And it looks like chocolate cake.
Oh, it's so moist.
With like a chocolate glaze. With then like a tan, like caramel kind of glaze.
Yes.
Like,
And are you ready for this? I'm not even going to tell you till after you eat the first bite.
Okay.
Because it's delish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gluten-free.
You're kidding.
Mm-mm. She's gluten-free.
Oh, so rich.
That,
Mm-hmm.
I need that recipe. That, now I can see that would be.
Thank you so much, Susie.
Yeah,
That's so
that
sweet.
is crazy.
I'll be eating the rest of that during Russ's news. That's my breakfast time.
Right?
That's my breakfast time. Is Cheryl's got to eat like before the show, but
yeah,
and then during the show,
which is hilarious today. But my favorite thing, I have like this. You can't do it. I can do it. I eat anything for breakfast.
Well, I can't.
And I
do it.
went
I
and
just
saw
don't
the
prefer to do it. Like
the
I don't
chicken
like it.
salad girl out of Valpo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who makes the best chicken salad ever. I'm just gonna. This is the traditional. She does make the stuff if you want with stuff in it. She also makes a delicious pickle chicken salad.
Okay.
But this is just. I mean, oh my gosh! All I do is eat the pretzel crisps, buffalo crisps with chicken salad. Breakfast of champions. This is like a close first to avocado toast for me.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'd be fine.
So
like
good.
I love good food no matter what, but
I'm
I
so
prefer
weird
my
with it.
timing of the like I like the breakfast at breakfast. Although I'm good with breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
I just don't like dinner for breakfast. It just throws me off a little bit. So, all right, let's see what's happening. All right, Bad Bunny said yesterday you don't have to learn Spanish to enjoy the halftime show. Although he said it in Spanish, so I'm not really sure. A North Carolina man broke into a Little Caesars to sell pizza and pocket the money. He's now going to jail. South Carolina is experiencing the largest
jail.
Prison. South Carolina is experiencing the largest measles outbreak in the U.S. since 2000. RFK Jr. calls it a feel-good story of the year.
Jeez Louise.
Scientists found 26 new bacterial species in NASA cleaning rooms. They examined a room at Motel 6 and their heads exploded. Pizza Hut is closing hundreds of locations. Originally, only one location was going to close, but then ironically, they started falling like dominoes. Weirdest thing. Yeah. Kristen Cabot. You might not remember her, Cheryl, but she is the former astronomer HR chief who was caught on camera in the arms of her boss at a Coldplay concert. You remember her?
I do.
Yeah. She's now speaking at a crisis PR conference in Washington. Wait till you see the kiss cam at this thing. It's going to be crazy. A bunch of honey had to be recalled because it contained the ED drug Cialis. Somehow got into the... Your ED drug fell in my Cialis. No, your Cialis fell in my ED drug. Or in my honey. I did that wrong. That would have been a good joke if I didn't trip all over it. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that called tripping on your...
It is, yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Your ottoman. What did you guys think she meant, dirty minds? Let's try that again. A bunch of honey had to be recalled because it contained the ED drug Cialis. What? Your Cialis fell in my honey. No, your honey fell in my Cialis. So when we do that live, let's do it that way. Thanks. Okay. By the way, on the bright side, it finally forced... Yeah, that's right. Do you think those late night guys don't get to take another take? Right? You know. By the way, on the bright side, it forced Winnie the Pooh to finally put on pants. So it's no one wants to see that. And a drone helped arrest a serial defecator. I guess we are going scatological this morning.
Gosh, what is happening?
Yeah, in Wisconsin Park, a drone finally caught him, and that's how police were able to catch public enemy number 2.
That I like, Steve. That's good.
A lost cassette tape of Ozzy Osbourne from right after he was fired from Black Sabbath has been found. It's garbled and unintelligible. Ozzy, I mean, the tape is fine. So it's.
Oh my gosh.
And lastly, an Olympic curling event went dark due to a power outage yesterday. Either that or curling is so dull, even the electricity lost interest. It was just like, nothing going on down there, is there? We just shut everything down. Is there even anybody here? Oh, my. All right, we're having fun here on a Friday morning. Hope you guys are too. Brennan says, good morning on this nice, brisk morning. Good morning, Brennan. Thanks for hanging out. Doris says, good morning. Have a great Friday. You too, Doris. And Jessica talking about the idea of you and I doing our own halftime show. Just turning on the cameras in the man cave, in the bat cave, and just hanging out and chit-chatting with folks during the, like we do here, but doing that as our halftime show. She says, if nothing else, people would stop by to say hi to everyone and see Ace. So, just saying, little alternative. Greg has not a bad idea as an alternative, guys. To win some points. If you think the Super Bowl is going to be lackluster and you're not that interested in it, he says, made a decision to take my wife to dinner in place of watching the Super Bowl. Man, was she impressed. Just saying, fellas. Honey, you're more important to me than the Super Bowl. If you don't mind missing the Super Bowl, that's
now, I'm a little bit of a skeptic. Is this so that he saves money next week for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I don't know Greg that well, but I doubt it.
I really do love this idea. Either he's a romantic or he's proactive. This is my Valentine's Day without the chaos. Or he's fiscally smart and he's like, instead of the steak costing me $140 next week, I'm going to do it now.
Or there's also another possibility. He doesn't care at all about the Super Bowl, so he thought, why not win some points?
Right.
Make it seem like I'm really into the Super Bowl, and then
like he won the Super Bowl.
Right. Like, listen, I would really love to watch the Super Bowl because it's very important to me in football and things, and men and her. But you're more important, so I'm going to take you out.
It's the Super Love Bowl,
right?
Cue the music. Saturday night,
right? Yeah, that's right.
You and me and my Johnson.
Well, see, and
what? Are you okay?
So this is going to be really fun. I don't normally do this with comments on the show. Like I usually just say first names. His last name's Johnson. So it's
so
Saturday night, distant lights, you girl and your Johnson.
How perfect is that? That's Greg. That's fantastic. It was meant to be.
Right. I just thought that was funny. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We got Frank with sports. It'll be much better than Cheryl's take on sports. We'll find the big deal with Striker Mantell, and I bet Frank will know the actual people who were up for Coach of the Year. He'll have an idea. So, all right, stick around.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. More than just medication refills, they carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Tax season doesn't have to be stressful. At Krause & Company, they make tax returns simple, accurate, and worry-free. Whether you're an individual, a small business owner, or self-employed, their experienced tax professionals find every deduction you deserve while keeping you compliant. Skip the guesswork. 8214. That's 219-866-8214 today. Follow them on Facebook. Krause & Company. Trusted tax preparation done right.
You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by the Nice Law Firm. Visit nicelawfirm.com. Here's Russ Martin.
Lafayette police have announced a sixth person has been arrested for allegedly helping plan the shooting of Tippecanoe County Judge Stephen Meyer and his wife Kim at their home on January 18th. She is 23-year-old Nevaeh Bell of Tippecanoe County, the alleged girlfriend of Thomas Moss, also charged in this matter. Bell faces 12 preliminary felony charges, including 2 counts of attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Bell allegedly provided money and a mask to the person who carried out the shooting and allegedly was involved in discussions about how the shooting would take place. In a related story, 61-year-old Zenaida Greer of Lexington, Kentucky, who has been charged with assisting a criminal and obstruction of justice, was in court on Wednesday, and her bond was set at $1 million cash and $1 million surety. And like the others who have had bonds set in the case, both amounts would have to be paid. A pretrial conference for Greer has been set for March the 5th. Many others in the case have their pretrial conference on March 5th as well. A Hammond man, 47-year-old Julius Burks, is the prime suspect in the shooting death of 30-year-old Courtney Drysdale of Momence, Illinois. Taken into custody at his home, Burks will remain in Indiana until a pending criminal case in Lake County has been resolved. He has been charged with breaking into the home of a former girlfriend in Crown Point, but he has waived extradition back to Illinois. Burks allegedly confronted Drysdale as she came to open her Line Bar, a business near the Illinois-Indiana line, a few miles west of Lake Village, where he reportedly asked for and received money. Today is the final day for people wanting to file for elective office in Indiana if you want to be on the ballot in the May primary election. However, you must fill out the necessary paperwork in the county clerk's office by noon today. In Newton and Jasper counties, that's noon Central Time, and in Pulaski, White, and Benton counties, it's noon Eastern Time. We will have a report in the next few days as to the candidates who have filed for office. The city of Rensselaer has issued a boil order advisory effective today for customers along North McKinley Avenue or Highway 231 from Merritt Street to Wood Road due to a water main break that resulted in a loss of system pressure. Repairs are currently underway. Following the repairs, customers may experience fluctuations in water pressure and possible discoloration of water due to system flushing. The city of Rensselaer said you should use bottled water or boil tap water for 3 minutes before cooking or drinking. Tap water may still be used for washing and bathing. The City of Rensselaer Water Department will provide updates as they become available. For questions or concerns, contact the Water Department at 219-866-7833 or 219-866-6964. There continues to be one-lane traffic for a short distance in front of Northside Bar and Grill along Highway 231 as work continues in that area today. Enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend as well. I'm Russ Martin.
Need trusted legal help in Indiana? The Nice Law Firm has been fighting for Hoosiers since 1992 in family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, real estate, business law, and more. And now, Ned Totter, longtime Rensselaer attorney, has joined the Nice Law Firm as they expand to Jasper and the surrounding counties. With decades of success in injury, family, real estate, and criminal matters, Ned's local know-how strengthens an already powerful team. Whether you're facing a tough legal fight or planning for the future, the attorneys at the Nice Law Firm are there to guide you with skill, compassion, and results you can trust. Contact the Nice Law Firm at nicelawfirm.com or call 317-NICE-LAW.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
87-year-old Elsie Jones of Lafayette, formerly of Buffalo and Wheatfield, passed away on January 31st. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Elsie Jones will be held at Boersma Funeral Home 6 o'clock today with Pastor Tom White officiating. Interment will be at 10 a.m. on Saturday, February 7th at Wheatfield Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the animal advocates of Greater Lafayette. 55-year-old Derek Andrew Sila of Columbus, Ohio, passed away on January 29th. Visitation will be Saturday, February 7th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. A funeral mass for Derek Andrew Sila will follow at noon on Saturday Central Time at St. Augustine Catholic Church. Interment will be at Mount Calvary Cemetery, Rensselaer, at a later date. Memorial contributions may be made to the American Diabetes Association. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 83-year-old Diana Lejeune Fleming of Rensselaer passed away on February 1st. Visitation will be on Saturday, February 7th from 2 until 4 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services and Nurses Honor Guard ceremony for Diana Lejeune Fleming will follow at 4 p.m. Central Time Saturday, with Pastor Jeff Seeger officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to the Retired Iron Club. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 78-year-old Robert Tillema of Wheatfield passed away on January 28th. Friends may call from 1 until 6 p.m. on Sunday, February 8th at Kankakee Valley High School. Services for Robert Tillema will be held at Kankakee Valley High School at 6:15 p.m. on Sunday. Pastor Jim Alblis and Pastor Blake Campbell officiating. Interment will be at the Wheatfield Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Wheatfield Lions Club or the Wheatfield Volunteer Fire Department. 67-year-old Bill Wynn of Morocco passed away on February 3rd. Private burial will be at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco. Arrangements entrusted to Steinke Funeral Home. Condolences for the Wynn family may be shared at SteinkeFuneralHome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, snow showers with freezing rain mixed with sleet coming down heavily right now and will continue until 3 p.m. in our area. Please proceed slowly and with caution when traveling. You are precious cargo, and we want you to arrive safely. Cloudy and windy with a low around 23. Tonight, a 30% chance of more snow, mainly before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy, windy, and blustery with a low around 12. Wind chill values as low as 0. Saturday, mostly sunny, cold, and windy with a high near 23. Wind chill values as low as 0. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 15. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a high near 29. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Listen, Friday, here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprankle. Yesterday, a busy slate of area boys high school basketball, which had Rensselaer Central losing to host Winnemac 70-35. Kankakee Valley at home takes a 55-49 defeat to Hobart. Bennett Central on the road gets by North Montgomery 51-30. Also at home, Tri-County picks up a win 50-32 over North Newton. Playing on their home court, West Central edges out Frontier 54-53. DeMont Christian departs Culver Community with a 66-42 victory, and Northwide loses at Caston 66-11. To girls high school basketball, the IHSAA tournament reaching the sectional semifinal round tonight. Area programs in action. Features in Class 3A Sectional 18 host Kankakee Valley matching up with Lowell. We'll have that game on 97.7 Q. Pregame tentatively around 7:15 p.m. Central with tip-off scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Central. Over in Class 2A Sectional 37 at Benton Central, the first game of the evening has Rensselaer Central against Seeger. You can hear it on Bear Country 104.5 FM at 1560 a.m. Pregame around 4:45 p.m. Central, tip-off 5 p.m. Central. The nightcap has host Benton Central taking on Delphi on 98 Gold. Pregame tentatively around 7:15 p.m. Eastern, 6:15 p.m. Central. Tip-off scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central. Elsewhere, it's DeMont Christian versus West Central in Class 1A Sectional 50 at North White. NBA, right before yesterday's trade deadline, the busy dealing-making Bulls traded shooting guard Ayo Dosunmu to the Minnesota Timberwolves, along with small forward Julian Phillips. In return, the Bulls pick up guard Rob Dillingham, small forward Leonard Miller, and 4 future second-round picks, including a selection in this year's draft. Later in the day, the Bulls made another deal in picking up center Nick Richards from the Phoenix Suns as part of a 3-team trade. The Bulls trading to Milwaukee Bucks forward center Ousmane Dieng. On the court last night, the Bulls losing their third in a row, 123-107 to the host Toronto Raptors. Pacers also making a deal prior to yesterday's deadline, sending guard Benedict Mathurin and center Isaiah Jackson to the Los Angeles Clippers, plus 3 draft picks, including a conditional first-round pick this year. In return, the Pacers get center Ivica Zubac and guard Kobe Brown. Pacers visit the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. Women's college basketball yesterday, Notre Dame home winners 80-70 over Virginia Tech. Valparaiso takes an 83-59 home loss to Evansville. Indiana State crushed at home by Murray State, the final 114-78. NFL as Super Bowl 60 nears, just 2 days remaining before the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots meet in Santa Clara. Yesterday in nearby San Francisco, the league last night held its traditional NFL honors. The Bears' remarkable season was celebrated with guard Joe Thuney claiming the first ever Protector of the Year award. The Bears also receiving the league's Moment of the Year, the Caleb Williams to DJ Moore 46-yard game-winning touchdown pass in overtime to defeat the Green Bay Packers in Week 16. The 2025 NFL Rookie of the Year is New Orleans Saints quarterback Tyler Shuck, while Coach of the Year belongs to Mike Vrabel of the Patriots, and Los Angeles Rams QB Matthew Stafford named MVP. 2026 Pro Football Hall of Fame class also announced at the NFL Honors, with former Colts and Patriots kicker Adam Vinatieri named as one of the 5 inductees alongside quarterback Drew Brees, wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald, linebacker Luke Kuechly, and running back Roger Craig. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprankle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs, with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344, because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price today at Haas Avocados. Get your avocados so you can make your guacamole for the big game. On sale this week at Stragan Mantil. Haas Avocados, let me know the price. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantil and Touhyville. 219-866-4104.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. After my husband died, the last thing I wanted to think about was money. Ethos made it affordable to get life insurance. Signing up was fast and 100% online. I knew that I could pay our mortgage and have food in the fridge. I could focus on my kids. No one ever tells you how much you're going to depend on that policy. I am so grateful we had coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Congratulations to Bill in DeMont. He knew that the Haas avocados are on sale this week for just 39 cents each at Strega Mantell. You know, if you don't want to go out, you can get your groceries delivered right to you. You can do your shopping online at stregamantell.com. Same prices as you see in the store. Set it up for pickup or delivery. You do your online coupons, reward points, and more. Strega Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. Visit stregamantell.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We're going to draw the winner later this morning. Good luck.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Bjerk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Bjerk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Court of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjerks.com.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is a voluntary and open membership. Jasper County REMC is a voluntary organization open to all persons able to use their services and willing to accept the responsibilities of membership without gender, social, racial, political, or religious discrimination. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
97.7 The Q.
Hey, everybody, this is John Schneider, and you are listening to Touhyville with Steve and Cheryl.
Hello there. Welcome back.
Welcome to the show.
Coming in real hot.
I'm sweating here. Is it hot in here or is it just me?
It's hot. Very hot.
It's hotter than a ghost pepper.
It's hotter than the sun.
Ah, it's so hot. Why is it so hot?
What a hot show.
This is not hot.
It's hot.
Hotter than Georgia ass.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. We're coming in hot on a cold Friday. I would like to mention that Friday was supposed to be the day that all this was done, Cheryl. I thought spring was here. February 6th, I thought that was the start of spring. Yeah, unfortunately, the other day we left here. It was, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. We walked out of here. Cheryl saw her shadow. That was it. 6 more weeks of winter.
Right.
You know, that was it.
I was kind of encouraged on that day because Woodstock Willie did not see his shadow.
Right. And that's who we pay attention to.
That's right.
Right. Nonetheless, it's a little cold out there. We got some other things going on in the area with a boil order on 231, as Russ was mentioning in the news here on WLQI. Because of the water problems, Baz's breakfast over at the roller rink not happening today.
Yeah,
it's closed because there's no water. So unfortunately, they can't do breakfast. So bummerooski.
Can we just shout out to the city of Rensselaer workers? This morning, I was like, we were driving in our car and, waiting in that. And I went, how would you like to be those guys this morning?
Yeah.
The sleet, rain pelting at you with the snow.
Right.
And it's cold.
Right.
Like bitterly bitterly so.
Yeah.
You're trying to see. It's dark.
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah.
Not
So
nice
shout
at
out
all.
to all of them who are
Yeah.
powering through.
Yes.
Despite,
Yeah.
it being icky caca morning.
Yeah. It's
by
messy for them. Yeah.
meteorological standards.
Sure.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
big words hard for me.
It's all fun and games. Listen, that's why I literally for years on the radio used to say I'm not a meteorologist, but I play one on the radio.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what that reminded me of? Our favorite show when he would go, "Don't do dead."
Right. That was
And,
New Hampshire. No, New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Don't
Yep.
do dead.
Yeah. Don't do dead. Also got to mention our friends over at Touhyville Umfleet Family of McDonald's. McFamily Night is coming up February 11th. Valentine's arts and crafts, so kids can make Valentines for their friends or their mom or whatever. 6 to 8. This is at the DeMott location. 338 North Halleck Street in DeMott. $2.99 hamburger Happy Meal, $2.99 4-piece McNugget meal. Then also on February 25th, they are doing Pokemon Bingo. And then there's gift cards for the winners of the bingo. So that's going to be a lot of fun too. Touhyville Umfleet McDonald's, more than just your normal McDonald's. They are so involved in the community. They're doing things all the time in Remington, DeMott, in Hebron, and 2 great locations in Rensselaer. Also got to mention our friends over at the Jasper County Fair Association. Coming up next weekend, we got another garage sale, indoor garage sale. Make your plans. And if you want a booth, contact Judy at 219-964-5683. You can find out more at jaspercountyfair.weebly.com or on their Facebook pages. So on the Jasper County Fair Facebook page. So the garage sale is coming up next weekend, February 13th through the 15th. So make your plans for that. Like I said yesterday, one man's trash is another person's Valentine's Day present. Just saying. Right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
Buy
hate
it
the
and
word
give it.
trash though for it.
No, I know, but that's the slang, or that's the saying. Is
Saying, yeah,
one
another man's
is
trash is another man's treasure, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah. Yeah. So, all right, our poll question today asking you, who you rooting for? Who you got in the Super Bowl? Who do you want to win? That's what we want to know. Seahawks, Patriots, or I don't care. Okay? So, in a national survey, by the way, don't care by a landslide. That's nationally. Okay? So, according to a national poll, 47% of Americans have no opinion about who they want to win. They just don't care.
Okay.
So 29% are pulling for the Seahawks, 16% are rooting for New England. So, yeah, that's a lot of folks saying, I don't care. That's who's winning in ours, too. 65%. I don't ever remember a Super Bowl being this, like, lack of
meh.
Woo-woo.
Yeah.
I don't feel meh about it. These are two really good teams. I think it's going to be an exciting game. That's what I look for. I'm going to bet on the Seahawks because I always go with my heart. So because of our friends Don and Kim, Don's from Seattle. He loves the Seahawks. So,
and he's always loved the Seahawks. I mean, I remember buying Kim the Seattle Seahawks Dooney and Burke purse, and I think she still wears it to this day. She loved that purse.
So I don't have a dog in the fight, so that's what gets me there.
Yeah.
So I'm rooting for them, but honestly, I'm always just looking for a good game. I don't want to blow up by halftime. I don't want to be bored with the football. I want good football all along so that I'm snacking and enjoying the whole go round.
Now, okay. So that said, if it is your team, are you amped even more than you are for this? Or is it just that makes it easier for you to choose?
Well, I would think it makes it easier for you to choose that if your team is in it.
I'm saying, are you like, would you be more amped to watch it? Are you like,
I mean, for sure, me.
If the Bears
were in it, I'd be going cuckoo.
Yeah.
That's what I said a couple weeks ago. Even during the championship games, I thought to myself,
like,
this Sunday would be way different if one play went one way or the other. So, by the way, if you're just looking at the two teams, Seahawks got 29% of the vote here. Patriots got 6% of the vote. So more folks locally going for the Seahawks over the Patriots. So, which kind of makes sense because the Patriots had a longtime rivalry with the Colts. So if we've got a lot of Colts fans local, that would make sense to me. So, Kevin says, I don't care either way who wins. With that being said, I'll predict Seahawks by 21. Wow. So he thinks they're going to blow it out. But in case it comes down to the wire, the last seconds of the game, and the Seahawks find themselves on the goal line, for the love of God, run the dang ball. Yes. Kevin also says, good morning. Don't worry, Cheryl. I also use big words I don't understand to make myself look more photosynthesis. LOL. Thank you, Kevin. That's good stuff. Yeah. Jennifer says, Cheryl, love your outfit. Good morning to you guys. Good morning to you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Although I guess Cheryl would say thank you so much.
You.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with the outfit, which might surprise people. I do not pick out Cheryl's outfit every morning.
You do not have any influence on it.
Fashion master in the relationship.
You know what? Here's the funny part. As like normal as you are, or like as plain as you are, you kind of grab a shirt. You're not moody, Judy Moody with your clothes, or you do appreciate and point it out on the regular with me.
Because it's your expression. So I want you to know that it's noticed. It's not like a
but
like
you
a,
like it. You'll be like,
there's there's Cheryl again with something loud and proud. No, no, I mean it's you enjoy.
Yeah, you're very cute.
I mean, and you're the same way with me when I wear a different Batman shirt. Oh, look at that Batman shirt. That's different than the Batman shirt you wore yesterday. Yeah. That's good of you to change shirts. Way to go. Did you sniff it? Did you make sure it's okay? Listen, I was trying to decide like if I was going to wear Bears stuff this weekend, because I know it's football, but the Bears have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Like I've never understood, and I know this was an argument I used to have with my friends when I was younger. Or a debate that I would have with my friends when I was younger. If I was going to a concert, I never understood people that wore a different band shirt to the concert.
Yeah, what's that?
And people would tell me when they would do that, they would say, listen, I'm at the Motley Crue concert, so people already know I like Motley Crue. I want them to know I like other bands too. I'm like, that's like me going to a Cubs game and going, well, I'll I'll wear a Cardinals shirt or whatever, just so people also know I like them. No, you're at the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to a Bears game and wear a Seahawks jersey. No, you root for the home team. So I'm just saying, it seems odd to me. Todd says, good morning, hanging out with us in Michigan City, also on the air. Good morning, Todd. And Larry says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a wonderful day and weekend. You too, Larry. Thank you so much for stopping by and being a part of the program. So, I'm excited about the Super Bowl. I always am. It's a day for me. It's a holiday for me. By the way, we're not going to be here on Monday. I take the Monday off after Super Bowl because it's not that I get drunk or that it's even up that late. I just don't want to have to even think about it. Like, I don't want it to be a normal Sunday. I want it to be like an extra day. So it's not like I take a lot of vacation time. So I've done that for years. I've taken off the day after the Super Bowl to not get up at 4:00 in the morning. So
yeah, because once it's 10:30,
but the game's usually over by 9. It's not crazy. It's
9 really?
It does
9:30?
it always.
But then it goes
It always
into the
feels
whole
like it's going to be
thing.
late. Yeah. So I don't want to have to worry about it. I want to just be chill and relax. So we're going to take Monday off. But we'll be back with more fun. We'll have some best of in there, some of our favorite segments, and since I mean me, since I forgot to put in Therapy Thursday yesterday, we'll have Therapy Thursday on Monday. It'll air on Monday, so because I did not put it in yesterday. So here's my question: if you're not going to watch the Super Bowl, what are you doing? Is it just a normal Sunday? Like, do you have plans? Is there something specific you're gonna watch? Like, I'd love to know. By the way, Steve Specialized Services just let me know laundry on McKinley is closed because of the water problem too.
That would make sense.
Yeah, thank you, Steve, for letting us know. Steve Specialized Services also would like to thank the city workers for all they're doing. Yeah, they're busting it out there in the cold, as do the guys from Steve Specialized Services, by the way. Run into them sometimes on these rough days, and they're out there in the cold. So, but yeah, so laundry on McKinley will be closed until the water is back in working order. Dave says, I'm pulling for my Super Bowl squares. Go Squares. I'm with you, Dave. I'm rooting for anything I'm voting on. I'm betting on. Like, I'm gonna bet on tails, for the coin toss. I'm going. What did you say you want to go for with the Gatorade? Orange, right?
I said orange.
I'm going with the orange for Cheryl. So yeah. So I want to. I'm with you. I'm more interested in the fun time bets too. Absolutely. So here's some of the things that folks said on Reddit. If you're not watching the Super Bowl, what are you doing? Going to the gym. There probably won't be anybody there. Going to Costco, same reason. Probably won't be anybody around. Doing my big time shopping.
Could you imagine if we went to Costco? We'd have the whole place to ourselves. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, except I want to watch the Super Bowl.
Right. I've never thought about going like shopping at that time.
Right. We could also go to the movies on Christmas Day and there wouldn't be a lot of people there. Like, there's, we could do things, but it's the day. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Larry says, spending my Sunday at my granddaughter's 5th birthday party. Happy birthday, Shelby. Happy birthday, Shelby. They say it's a great time to go to Trader Joe's. A lot of people saying going to stores. Like, it's the great time to go to the stores because who's going to be there? Get a dinner reservation at one of the hardest spots around to go to. That's a good idea.
That's a smart idea.
A place that's always packed. Yeah, you might be able to get a good reservation.
Yeah.
See, you mentioned this about Greg earlier talking about it. My husband and I always have our Valentine's Day date on Super Bowl Sunday.
It is smart.
The fancy restaurants that don't have TVs are usually dead, so we get great service and don't feel rushed at all.
Right. And it's not elbow to elbow people. It's a romantic setting then. That's really smart.
Yeah.
Now, I don't
wish you
think-
had somebody as good as that?
I was going to say, don't I wish I had someone who loved me enough to not watch the Super Bowl? And yeah.
I wish that for you too.
I'm taking applications. No.
Let's
I'm
see.
taking applications. Okay. So number one, you have to have a bowling alley size closet in your house that is completely devoted to me.
Yeah,
Number
see?
two,
Mhm.
you have to
Yeah.
have bathrooms on a separate wing
Mhm.
so that I don't have to smell your
Mhm.
caca.
Yeah. Mhm.
Verbal poo-poo.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Well, I wish you all luck with that.
All the
Yeah.
luck with that.
Mhm. Yep. I think Cheryl's got other ideas. She's been watching too much Dateline.
You're listening to Steve Touhy in Touhyville. Or are you?
Oh my gosh. Can I just tell you, he's one of my favorite voices.
I'm so mad that
Oh,
that like I didn't have him on the show when you were around because you would have loved it.
I would have lost my marbles. I mean, Bill Curtis made my head almost combust.
Yeah.
He was so down to earth. And every time I hear the tape of it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it brings me right back there.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
he was
googly
great.
googly for that.
Yeah,
So
he
I
was-
think
he
I'd
was
be
great.
googly googly for Keith Morrison too.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
Mhm.
great. Let's see. One guy says play video games, grade papers, watch a TV show, fold laundry, write lesson plans. Just a normal Sunday.
Wow.
Just having a normal Sunday. It's a great day to go skiing. The slopes are empty. See, a lot of people want to go do
Yeah.
stuff.
Where it's normally not as crowded. That totally makes sense.
Mhm.
I wonder how Target is like, or something like that. Although it's a Sunday night, so they're only open till like 7 anyway.
Yeah, but the game starts at like 5. So
Yeah.
it says here, my football agnostic family does a
Football
Miss-
agnostic family.
Miyazaki Bowl.
What's that?
I don't know. We make Super Bowl style food, wings, snacks, and dip, and watch Studio Ghibli movie. Or watch a Studio Ghibli movie. So I don't know what but the idea is that people come up with their own themes and do something around it, like do a Star Wars day or do a Batman day or whatever. Like they make it their own thing. So that's the idea around it.
Okay, so I'm looking. Miyazaki bowl is like a type of wooden bowl, right? Like a Japanese soup bowl.
Okay. So they do their own thing with Japanese movies and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And the last one, I have to do it in the proper voice. I'm gonna smoke a Super Bowl.
Oh, jeez.
Me and Willie Nelson, we enjoy the Super Bowl in a different way. Make sure that thing's packed.
What time does your Super Bowl start?
Right. What time is it now?
I thought you were going to say 4:20.
Who's playing in the World Series of football?
Who's playing in the World Series of football?
I heard it's the Winter Olympics. Does that have something to do with the Super Bowl? Is it ice skating? Something I don't even know. All right, let's take a break. We come back. We're gonna dive into some funny stories. We got ways that people are tackling Valentine's Day this year in a different way, and we've got some fun in Florida stuff. So stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, snow showers with freezing rain mixed with sleet coming down heavily right now and will continue until 3 p.m. in our area. Please proceed slowly and with caution when traveling. You are precious cargo and we want you to arrive safely. Cloudy and windy with a low around 23. Tonight, a 30% chance of more snow, mainly before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy, windy, and blustery with a low around 12. Wind chill values as low as 0. Saturday, mostly sunny, cold, and windy with a high near 23. Wind chill values as low as 0. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 15. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a high near 29. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa,
Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
It's a no-brainer if you're looking for lawn equipment. There's only one place to go. Anderson Outdoor Power in DeMont. Big dealer inventory, small town attitude. Yet the same prices as the big box stores. We don't just roll your mower into the truck. We offer free setup and delivery on new equipment and free pickup and delivery on warranty repairs. You'll deal with the same people every time you call and have been for over 38 years. Anderson Outdoor Power Equipment, a cut above the rest.
Jasper County REMC reminds you that water and electricity add up to danger. When heavy rains hit, you might not think about electrocution risks, but it should be at the top of the list. Some safety measures to keep in mind include never step into a flooded basement or other room if water may be in contact with electrical outlets, appliances, or cords. Never try to turn off the power at the breaker box if you have to stand in water. If you can't reach your breaker box safely, call your electric utility to shut off the power at the meter. Make sure outdoor outlets and outlets in wet areas of the home like kitchen, bath, laundry room, and garage are equipped with a ground fault circuit interrupter. These devices can cut off power quickly if there is a problem so no one gets shocked. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Uh-oh. Car trouble? Don't stress. Take it to AutoWorks in Rensselaer. From oil changes and brake repairs to engines and transmissions, the team at AutoWorks keeps you on the road safely. They're local, they're trusted, and they'll treat your car like it's their own. Don't wait for a breakdown. Schedule your service today. Call AutoWorks at 219-866-4131 or stop by their shop at 919 McKinley in Rensselaer. AutoWorks, where quality and care come standard.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
You ready to rock? This is gonna get loud. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Wakey, wakey. You're right, this is gonna get your attention, I tell you, man.
We got a great show tonight. Do you know what time it is?
Nope.
But I did say it would get your attention.
Oh, it's early morning, actually.
Whoa! Don't attack before I've had my coffee.
Just calmly pour yourself a cup of joe and focus.
Get yourself a cup of coffee.
Wake yourself up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Let the games begin.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. It is Friday morning already. Holy mackerel. That's a fish that goes to church. Portion of the show is brought to us by the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. Good food, good friends, good times at the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. I'm telling you, order up a whole appetizer sampler platter with for the big game Sunday. I think they've got you covered there. So I think you'd be all set with good stuff at the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. You can't go wrong there. Also, got to mention that this coming Monday at the Fozzie Senior Center, part of Jasper County Community Services, they are doing Healthy Heart, Healthy Life. February is Heart Health Month. Join Lucy Zook from Franciscan on topics to keep your heart healthy. That is this Monday at the Fozzie Senior Center. At the Rensselaer Senior Center on Tuesday, it's Flannel Day. Wear your favorite flannel. They're going to have photo booth games and best flannel contest at the Rensselaer Senior Center. That is this coming Tuesday. at the Rensselaer Senior Center. To find out more about what they're doing at all the Jasper County Community Services at the Rensselaer Senior Center and DeMott Senior Center, just go like Jasper County Community Services on Facebook. All right. Valentine's Day is just over a week away. And if you're not thinking about something you can do for your significant other, you should really get on it. But if money is tight, they say it really is the thought that counts. In a survey, 87% of people say that an inexpensive Valentine's gift can be just as meaningful as an expensive one. I know that's how you think. That as long as it's something that has thought and
out,
care behind it, you don't care much about the price. It's the way the thought comes through to you. So, like if I was to, I was all set to get you a pink fluffy hat, and then I saw you this morning and went, oh no, I got to come up with a new idea. So,
Praying for a snowstorm, are we?
No.
I was going to buy something, but now I'm stuck in my driveway.
No, but we do have plans for Valentine's Day. We'll be
do,
helping
and-
you guys out all next week. We have.
Are you going to let the cat out of the bag?
Yes, because I'm excited. We have tickets to see Nate Bargatze, the comedian, in Indianapolis. And check this out for folks that are like us. The show is at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Right.
I mean,
we're going to be awake, Steve.
I know it makes me sound like an old man. I'm aware. Okay. But I am so excited by
I'm
this.
Stoked for that. Really. 3:00 in the afternoon.
Because my first thought is, it's going to be 3:00 in the afternoon. That's not very fitting for comedy. We're going to be inside of a big arena. You wouldn't know if it's day or night, just like if you're watching a basketball game. You don't know if it's day or night.
Right.
So it's just going to feel like comedy.
Yeah.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
This is Dave Bargatze. You're listening to Steve Touhy.
Yeah, he's so good. He's so good.
You know what I should do, since you and I are going to be off Monday? I should find my interview with him and play it Monday.
Okay.
Because I had him on the show here.
Oh, no, we're going to be off Monday. So really, we have to give all those tickets away by Thursday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So that people can plan for it.
Yeah.
Or maybe we give like 4 sets away each, Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday.
We could do that. We got 8 pairs of tickets. We're going to be giving away to go see Nate Bargatze. So funny, clean funny. I love Nate Bargatze. I mean, I'm such a huge fan. I'm so excited about this.
Now, should we do it? Should we do it like tell us why you and your significant other should go share a story of love? I don't know. Because here, if it's a single mom, I don't want to knock her out either. Like maybe she wants to go with her BFF and she's got a great story because she loves on her kids and she's doing this by herself. Or he's doing it by himself. It doesn't have to be she. You know?
That's true. That's true.
So what do? We want 8 great stories of love.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it could be any love.
8 of the greatest stories of love. And we'll choose like here, there, and everywhere. Like,
how about guys that forgot that it was Valentine's Day and need to get bailed out?
Wah, 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 wah.
I mean, I'm just, let's help some people out, No,
but it could be here. I would consider a great love story an ambulance EMT that delivers a baby in a snowstorm. There's a great story of love.
Sure. That is a great story of love.
Right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be like,
Mm-hmm.
I met my significant other 105 years ago.
Right.
And we're still going strong. Although that's a great story of love too.
That's good too. Yes. Mm-hmm. I know. There's so many things.
How about great love stories? Let's just get great love stories.
Okay. So This is by the way how Cheryl and I have meetings.
We spitball. I know we are.
Like, I mean,
and I love the end of it when it's meeting adjourned. See you upstairs.
No, staff meetings over.
Staff meetings over.
Staff meetings
That's
over.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's always weird when we have a staff meeting in our kitchen, and it's always a little odd when Cheryl and I go off to our separate rooms and Russ Martin's just left her in our kitchen.
Come on.
By the way, here's another thing that's going on with Valentine's Day this year. Okay, so not only do people not worry about something inexpensive, 38% of people are spending less than $100 on Valentine's gifts this year. 69% are looking for practical gifts. 30% want something more romantic. 25% are planning multiple small gestures instead of one large one.
Mm-hmm.
And Valentine's Day is not just for people in relationships. The average person expects to be buying for 2 Valentines this season and are planning to buy a total of 3 gifts. Who gets that extra one? 17% of people admit to treating themselves to a Valentine's Day present this year, with millennials being the likeliest to spend on themselves for Valentine's Day.
I've always done that. I've always done
You're
a massage.
Kidding.
Mm-mm. A massage or mani-pedi. Always. Ever since becoming a single mom many moons ago, I've always bought myself a gift on holidays for me.
Huh.
And I always said, I'm never going to wait for the kids because they were little, to get bigger. I'm never going to wait on a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure I'm taken care of. And I still do it to this day.
I have never bought myself a Valentine gift ever. Like if I'm not with somebody, then I'm not.
Do you care about the day?
So,
be honest.
Not if I'm by myself. No.
But you haven't been by yourself for 17 years that I've known you. So,
right.
So do you still like when it's coming? Are you like, ooh, okay, I'm going to book overnight, whatever it is. Do you do that? Or are you like, whatever, Hallmark holiday stupid?
Oh, no, not Hallmark holiday stupid,
Mm-hmm.
But you're asking a loaded question because you know me. So I'm
not.
terrible at planning.
I'm asking what you feel in your heart. I'm not asking I'm not judging you.
No, feeling. I like it. Like I like we went to a couple years in a row. We went to Prime,
mm-hmm. in Crown Point.
Like
mm-hmm.
I enjoy a great
mm-hmm.
night out.
Yeah.
Like with a really good meal.
Mm-hmm.
Like the idea that Nate Bargatze is on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we're gonna also do Buka, which is like a treat for us, but it's far away.
Yeah,
it's something we used to do more often.
Yeah,
so I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I'm super excited about the Nate Bargatze thing because I think he's got so much good stuff about relationships too. I think it just lends itself right to Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
it's so perfect, and the idea that they've added a show at 3:00 in the afternoon on Valentine's Day.
Jackpot.
So good because we're going to get out at like dinner time.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom. Home
mm-hmm.
before midnight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking for out of life.
And we're always looking for Saturdays for that because Sundays is our, we need to rot before we have to get up every day at 3:30.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just... Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I'm so looking forward to that. So so I do. I like Valentine's Day. I think I like going out as much as the next person. Like I think it's a lot of fun, and because of how our lives have gone, I now cherish days where there's no working anything, like where you and I are you and I, and not you and I, the people from the radio station. So because those are like rarer now. Like, that's what I love about our South Haven trip, where it's like there's almost no work stuff that goes on our trips in South Haven. Also, by then we've gone through all the fairs and things and our brains are mush.
So here's where I think we differ.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like one of those things. It's just a challenge. And I don't know what you do with it, but my thing is not whether or not it's expensive or not. My thing is about whether or not you thought about me or not.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's, did you take the time to plan something, or did something fall in your lap and it's the same thing every year?
Right.
So that's just what you see. Like when you're like, I know we differ about this thing. I think love is shown when you put your convenience on the shelf, what you like to do on the shelf, and you go, wow, let me blow this person away. And you actually, the time it takes for you to actually think about that other person, I think is everything, because they deserve it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that's what's important to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's the same with the grandkids. I don't need anything for Christmas for my grandchildren. It'd be great if they'd color me a thing, and then Savannah would slip it into a manila envelope, stick a 75-cent stamp on it, and mail it to me that it gets in time for Valentine's Day. So whatever that cost, $2, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's just about that, like someone taking time out and thinking about me. So
yeah. Tina says we never do anything on actual Valentine's Day because they always jack the prices up on that day. If we go out to eat, we'll do it on a different day. This year we aren't planning on doing anything because we're putting extra money into our house. So that's, there's always, things that can happen.
Yeah.
And that's why my biggest recommendation as Captain Romantic is to give somebody a pizza certificate.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer is firing up the oven and serving the pies everybody loves. Fresh dough, real toppings, and flavor that hits the spot every time. Whether it's game night, family night, or I'm not cooking tonight, make it a Rick's Pizza night. Call 1-219-777-2674. That's 1-219-777-2674. And Rick's will take care of dinner. Get your Rick's fix. Rick's Pizza, Rensselaer's hometown favorite.
All right, it is time now for the pizza quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
Hey, this is Gerardo.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, and yourself?
Good, thank you, sir. All right, we're going to play a little game called Which Came First, okay? We're talking about Valentine's Day coming up. So which became a holiday first? Valentine's Day or St. Patrick's Day? Which do you think came first?
I'm gonna go with St. Patrick's Day.
I want you to think again.
Think again? Valentine's Day, maybe then. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking, because it starts in February, and February comes before March. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
But
he
I
wanted
don't
my
know,
input, Steve.
Right. Okay. So yes, I will give it to you. Valentine's Day was established in 496 AD. Was the first St. Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's Day did not get added until 1631. So, yeah. So
that's quite a bit. Yeah.
Right. Big difference there. Hold on a second. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get your info, and you got yourself a certificate for a free pizza from Rick's. Okay.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right. We got us a winner today. We'll see if we get another one on Tuesday.
Winners and families of winners on the pizza quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The pizza quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
You think Bozeman Oil is just about oil? Well, think again. For over 65 years, they've delivered gasoline, diesel, lubricants, tank setups, and more. From farms to fleets and everything in between, Bozeman Oil offers dependable delivery and honest old school service. Located in DeMont and proud to serve this region since 1960. Family owned, community focused, and always just a phone call away. Visit BozemanOil.com or call 219-345-3412 or stop by and visit on Route 10 today. Bozeman Oil, so much more than just oil.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
We go big in spring. We go big in spring. Bar and Grill presents the all-new Full Throttle Fridays. Classic rock.
Check out Spriggs on Friday nights. Happy hour from 6 to 9. Free pool from 7 to 10. And appetizers half off from 7 to 10. Live DJ starts at 10 o'clock and goes till 3:30 a.m. $1 throttle shots and karaoke contest from 10 till midnight with a $100 cash prize.
We go big in Spriggs. We go big in Spriggs.
We go big in Spriggs. My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $40 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $18 a month, a savings of nearly $300 a year.
Whether you need a $100,000 policy or a $10 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. In a hurry? Don't worry. With SelectQuote, you can get up to $2 million in instant, affordable same-day coverage with no medical exam.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-637-9116. That's 1-800-637-9116. Or go to SelectQuote.com. That's 1-800-637-9116. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, and Francisville. Here's Russ Martin.
The Stark County Sheriff Jack Rosa issued a press release this morning after he said an investigation determined a female had been confined and assaulted by her husband and dropped off by the man at the Northwest Stark emergency room. The press release said authorities were looking for Dwayne Clemens of North Judson, who they say fled the area with the couple's 2-year-old son, Saxon. The victim said her husband had threatened her with a firearm. Law enforcement said they checked multiple locations without success. Dwayne Clemens was last seen driving a gray 2007 Chevy Trailblazer with license plate number CRS 342. If you have any information, contact the Stark County Sheriff's Dispatch Center at 574-772-3771. Lafayette police have announced a sixth person has been arrested for allegedly helping plan the shooting of Tippecanoe County Judge Stephen Meyer and his wife Kim at their home on January 18th. She is 23-year-old Nevaeh Bell of Tippecanoe County, the alleged girlfriend of Thomas Moss, also charged in this matter. Bell faces 12 preliminary felony charges, including 2 counts of attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Bell allegedly provided money and a mask to the person who carried out the shooting and allegedly was involved in discussions about how the shooting would take place. In a related story, 61-year-old Zenaida Greer of Lexington, Kentucky, who has been charged with assisting a criminal and obstruction of justice, was in court on Wednesday, and her bond was set at $1 million cash and $1 million surety. And like the others who have had bonds set in the case, both amounts would have to be paid. A pretrial conference for Greer has been set for March the 5th. Many others in the case have their pretrial conference on March 5th as well. A Hammond man, 47-year-old Julius Burks, is the prime suspect in the shooting death of 30-year-old Courtney Drysdale of Momence, Illinois. Taken into custody at his home, Burks will remain in Indiana until a pending criminal case in Lake County has been resolved. He has been charged with breaking into the home of a former girlfriend in Crown Point, but he has waived extradition back to Illinois. Burks allegedly confronted Drysdale as she came to open her Line Bar, a business near the Illinois-Indiana line, a few miles west of Lake Village, where he reportedly asked for and received money. Today is the final day for people wanting to file for elective office in Indiana if you want to be on the ballot in the May primary election. However, you must fill out the necessary paperwork in the county clerk's office by noon today. In Newton and Jasper counties, that's noon Central Time, and in Pulaski, White, and Benton counties, it's noon Eastern Time. We will have a report in the next few days as to the candidates who have filed for office. The city of Rensselaer has issued a boil order advisory effective today for customers along North McKinley Avenue or Highway 231 from Merritt Street to Wood Road due to a water main break that resulted in a loss of system pressure. Repairs are currently underway. Following the repairs, customers may experience fluctuations in water pressure and possible discoloration of water due to system flushing. The city of Rensselaer said you should use bottled water or boil tap water for 3 minutes before cooking or drinking. Tap water may still be used for washing and bathing. The city of Rensselaer Water Department will provide updates as they become available. For questions or concerns, contact the Water Department at 219-866-7833 or 219-866-6964. There continues to be one-lane traffic for a short distance in front of Northside Bar and Grill along Highway 231 as work continues in that area today. Enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend as well. I'm Russ Martin.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Contact the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, or Francisville at 765-884-0530.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
87-year-old Elsie Jones of Lafayette, formerly of Buffalo and Wheatfield, passed away on January 31st. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Elsie Jones will be held at Boersma Funeral Home 6 o'clock today with Pastor Tom White officiating. Interment will be at 10 a.m. on Saturday, February 7th at Wheatfield Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the animal advocates of Greater Lafayette. 55-year-old Derek Andrew Sila of Columbus, Ohio, passed away on January 29th. Visitation will be Saturday, February 7th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. A funeral mass for Derek Andrew Sila will follow at noon on Saturday Central Time at St. Augustine Catholic Church. Interment will be at Mount Calvary Cemetery, Rensselaer, at a later date. Memorial contributions may be made to the American Diabetes Association. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 83-year-old Diana Lejeune Fleming of Rensselaer passed away on February 1st. Visitation will be on Saturday, February 7th from 2 until 4 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services and Nurses Honor Guard ceremony for Diana Lejeune Fleming will follow at 4 p.m. Central Time Saturday, with Pastor Jeff Seeger officiating. Memorial contributions may be made to the Retired Iron Club. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 78-year-old Robert Tillema of Wheatfield passed away on January 28th. Friends may call from 1 until 6 p.m. on Sunday, February 8th at Kankakee Valley High School. Services for Robert Tillema will be held at Kankakee Valley High School at 6:15 p.m. on Sunday. Pastor Jim Alblas and Pastor Blake Campbell officiating. Interment will be at the Wheatfield Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Wheatfield Lions Club or the Wheatfield Volunteer Fire Department. 67-year-old Bill Wynn of Morocco passed away on February 3rd. Private burial will be at Oakland Cemetery in Morocco. Arrangements entrusted to Steinke Funeral Home. Condolences for the Wynn family may be shared at SteinkeFuneralHome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, snow showers with freezing rain mixed with sleet coming down heavily right now and will continue until 3 p.m. in our area. Please proceed slowly and with caution when traveling. You are precious cargo and we want you to arrive safely. Cloudy and windy with a low around 23. Tonight, a 30% chance of more snow, mainly before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy, windy, and blustery with a low around 12. Wind chill values as low as 0. Saturday, mostly sunny, cold, and windy with a high near 23. Wind chill values as low as 0. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 15. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a high near 29. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 19.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Hello, this is Bill Curtis. You're listening to Steve and Cheryl. Be there tomorrow like you are today.
Look who's up, sleepyhead.
It's too early. I'm so sleepy.
Dude, you're being very unballer right now.
I'm just trying to help you wake up, man.
Get back to work.
Go back sleepy.
We've got a lot to do today.
I love my job.
But I don't work for free.
Did I mention it's a paying gig?
Well, now you got my attention. You got my attention.
Get it together and put a smile on your face.
It's showtime!
Steve and Cheryl with you. Thank you for getting up and hanging out on this cold, rainy kind of Friday morning. No breakfast at Baz's roller rink. No laundry at the laundry on 231. Still having some water issues. City Rensselaer is working on it as hard and as fast as they can. So be patient, be safe going through 231 there as they're working on 231 right there. So also got a boil order in effect for that area of Rensselaer. So be careful with that. Portion of the show today brought to us by the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheater.com, fountainstonetheaters.com to check out all the different movie times that they've got. They've got movies going on through the weekend. You can also download their app today. You can get your tickets online as well. Also, they go big at Spriggs in downtown Rensselaer. Of course, they're going big for the big game. Multiple 65-inch TVs, so you can't miss a moment of the game. The game, the halftime show, the commercials, all of it. Wherever you turn, you're going to get it. And they've got free food up until 5:30. So they also have deals on beer and other drinks. So make your plans to go out and enjoy the big game at Spriggs with a bunch of other folks. They go big at Spriggs. Go and like them on Facebook. Our poll question today, speaking of the Super Bowl, who you got? Who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl? Seahawks, Patriots, or I don't care. Landslide for I don't care. And that's national. I don't understand it. I'm stunned. I don't know if it's just that there's really no oomph behind the Patriots or the Seahawks. Like that's not nationally, they're not like well known. Like the Patriots for so long had Tom Brady and all that kind of stuff. I'm saying like so you had Tom Brady and everybody knew him, and in the past few years you had Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and all like all that stuff gathered around the Super Bowl, and now you've got two good football teams,
right?
Like so for football fans, it's like oh okay I got that, but So there's that, but then like other than that, it's like to your average everyday folks, Seahawks, Patriots, So again, I'm into the Seahawks because of friends of ours.
Yeah.
So other than that, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be rooting for the Patriots if it wasn't for that because of the Mike Vrabel story. Like I love that. I think he's a really good coach. I was stunned when he got fired a year ago. I think because. He's a really good coach, I think. I'm stunned at a lot of the coaches that got fired this year. Not to dive too deep into sports, but I mean that Mike Tomlin separated with the Steelers, and then they hired a guy who really hasn't been successful since like 1 or 2 years with the Patriots. Now, that is a really cool idea, though. Mike McCarthy, who got hired by the Steelers, grew
Right.
up in Pittsburgh. He broke down at his first press conference. I mean,
Because it's a full circle moment for
well,
him.
sure, he grew up as a Steeler fan
Right.
in
As a
Pittsburgh.
kid.
Yeah. So
Now,
I can
was
get
he
that.
not the Green Bay Packers guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he won
See,
a
I
couple
knew a
years
little
with them.
bit.
He won
Every
with them
so
a
often
couple
I
years.
get it right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But here, you know what's so interesting? I was smiling listening to you, and it's easier to see in others than it is in ourselves. But I'm just sitting here like thinking,
Mm-hmm.
why is it that whenever there's change, the first thing we do is like, ugh, that might not like why? Like it could be like the best thing that's ever happened to the team. Does that make sense? Like then to just
It could
keep
be.
going. I always wonder the truth behind it because that's what kind of makes me think. Like, what were they thinking with that? And that's not as transparent a lot of times. Like you don't hear. That's what I loved about watching. What was that called again? Draft Day.
Oh yeah.
Because in the movie, and I'm sure it's not that real, but we got to see like just how charged and one false move-ish it was. Like, or okay, what I'm really doing is I'm getting this guy for half a millisecond so that I could trade him away and it can complete what I really want to do. Like it was very strategic, like chess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
think
don't
that's
know.
kind of neat.
And maybe there is reasoning behind it. Mike McCarthy went on to, I think, the Cowboys and really did a whole lot of nothing. And
I didn't know that.
It's
okay.
It's always odd to me because this would happen with Chicago radio all the time too. I would see this. Guys would get fired from this station over here because their ratings were terrible. And within like weeks, they'd be hired by this radio station over here. Now, maybe what's terrible to this station is great to this station. Like that amount of ratings would be great for them. I don't know, but it's always weird to me when I would just see it was like rearranging like the chairs, like on like musical chairs.
Right, but I don't know that it's not necessarily the same thing. It's creative differences too. Imagine if you came here and they said, I don't know, stop talking about yourself and start talking about farming or what the whole 3 hours or something. And you're like, yeah, but I've never really worked in farming before.
Right.
Well, that's our understanding of this area. So that's what we're going to do. Or whatever it is, or we don't want a woman on, or I don't know what. And it changed the way you could do things so that your hands are kind of tied.
And I've had those jobs too. I mean, I've had jobs where, somebody decided I was supposed to start talking politics. Like right after they hired me. And I'm like, you listened to my demo, right? Like what?
Right.
What in the world? Like, where is that coming from?
Right.
And
no one wants to say 5 minutes after you get somewhere, I'm not capable of that. So I'm sure you're in like a panic because you're like, wait, what?
Not me. I was cocky and young. So I was like, I don't do that. And so then I went on the radio and said, my boss wants me to talk politics. So let's do that today. And then I had a meeting the next day about not talking about meetings on the radio.
Right. Right. But even so, let's say you were doing it in like a funny way. You've just been hired. You're excited about your new opportunity.
It was stunning.
And then they put you in hand and leg cuffs and put a sack over your head and said, do your normal thing, even though you can't move,
I desperately tried to get back out of there quickly. And thankfully I didn't because it all worked out in the end.
Yeah.
So oddly enough, that time that it was that bad, I ended up getting fired from there.
Yeesh.
Because it was just a whole bad slew of decisions by the GM there. When that GM got fired, they met with the staff of the radio station and said, tell us kind of like what went on here, because it seems like there was a lot of stuff that he kept away from corporate. And every single employee said, the first thing we need to do is get Steve Touhy back here. that was such a debacle.
Mm-hmm.
And it was days and I was back, because it was a whole new regime. And what worked out then is that's when you and I met. So it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't meet you, you wouldn't be on the show right now. You wouldn't be sitting right here. I know that.
Well, I mean, that's the most important part.
It's a major piece.
I mean,
yeah.
All of Rensselaer and the surrounding cities would be crying.
Right. And we wouldn't be going to see Nate Bargatze next Saturday. So there's
More
a whole lot of things.
Most importantly.
Right.
Mhm.
Justin says our church is doing a couples night for Valentine's Day with a message and dinner for couples. That's nice.
Cool.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
Mhm.
Tom says happy 10th birthday to our amazing granddaughter, Tesla. Very cool. Happy birthday, Tesla.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting up with us every morning, Tom. We appreciate it. So so many fun things that we have going on. Okay.
And happy birthday to Peggy.
Yes. To and
21 years old.
And is it Michelin? Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't. That's why I stopped at the first name.
See, you were smarter than I was. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. I think it's Michelin. So
Peggy knows who
now,
Peggy is.
And
Like, come on. Right?
It's the only Peggy around. Now here. So this is me all over the place. I had two things coming out of the break that I wanted to make sure that I talked about. And one of them was the thing about the radio station. And then I had another thing when we were talking about it. It's completely gone from my brain.
I know that happened like twice this week where you're like, I can't recover what the other one is.
I have no recall on the things that I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
So,
but I did a training with you last Friday because Friday is our training day, right? For the most part, not today because we have an appointment. But anyway, and I was sitting with you and you were teaching me how to run the board. And when I come in the morning, I go through prep, and you go through prep differently because you're setting us up, and then I'm kind of reading through stories and entertainment and what are we going to talk, and this is a good poll question, and we're going to tie it with this and blah blah blah. So we kind of map things out, but and as I'm reading through things, I kind of chirp out to you like, you got to be kidding. Pizza Hut's cutting, it's going to close 100 restaurants, da 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 da. So now I'm in training and you're like, yeah, so if this button is red, but this one is green, and if this is showing over here on this screen, and I've always got to be looking at 3 screens at the same time. And then if it's quiet, like if the person talks like kind of like a librarian, you have to move this volume up, and it's called PGM or COA or or DM for, district manager or nee. And I'm like, I sat there for 40 minutes. You teach differently than I do. I'm an experiential learner. So like when the whole part about driving, when it was like the book, I was like, okay. Wasn't until I was in the car and they said, this is the gear shift, go slowly, take your foot off the brakes. Until I like whiplashed us a few times and realized like how much it takes to brake or anything, I couldn't learn anything. So you're going through the whole push here, press hard, do. If these two are on at the same time, nobody's talking, and this is connected with this and all that stuff. All I thought to myself is, I'm surprised you didn't strangle me like 2-3 years ago. Because I'm trying to talk to you about, look, there's a poll about the Seattle Seahawks, and you are in the midst of trying to make sure everything is going to work right and go smoothly, and disconnect the audio from like Terry Fagley, and then on Mondays this comes out and that goes in so we can hear her come through this screen, and it's going to be on this laptop over here, and you get that's why it's called V1 instead of D2. And I finally just went, I in prep need to shut my mouth and prepare by myself, and if I can't, then just talk to me, like just go, wow, that's cool, but do not talk to him because I don't know how you do it.
Well,
And
That's very nice. But yeah,
that whole story was because I don't know how you don't lose your train of thought like about 7,000 times during the show.
Yeah. I would love to know, though, because here's the thing. I have a reason for the train of thought. Like there's a train of thought. There's a thing I wanted to get out to the world.
Yeah.
Now, none of what I say is important. Like, it's not like I'm not saving lives. I'm not, changing the world, but I had a story.
Yeah.
How does the story just float away because I went to another story? So I don't know. Nonetheless,
it might be because 998 million thoughts are in your head all at the same time.
I guess, yeah,
vying to come out.
I don't know how you fix that though. I
Yeah.
really don't. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. But all right, so we'll just take a break. That's how I'll figure that out, and maybe I'll remember what I was going to talk about. If not, you won't know. I'll just talk about something different. Tired of muddy paws, smelly fur, and a bathroom that looks like a dog wash explosion? Bring your best friend to Baz's 5-Star Pet Wash in Rensselaer. It's self-service, open 24/7, and made to fit your schedule. No appointments needed. For $8, you get 12 minutes with shampoo and a pet blow dryer. And if your pup needs a little extra time, just add more, just like a car wash. Plenty of parking, no mess at home, and a clean, happy pet every time. Located right next to Baz's Roller Rink on 231 in Rensselaer. Don't forget, they have open skate on Friday and Saturday nights. Be sure to check Baz's Roller Rink Facebook to find out more. Baz's 5-Star Pet Wash, because every pet deserves the 5-star treatment.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is members' economic participation. Members contribute equitably to and democratically control the capital of their cooperative. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
It's impossible to have a bad day when you started with Chick-fil-A.
Hi, I'm Miles.
And this is Grant.
And the little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is
how the fluffy, crispy goodness wakes us up in the morning. The chicken is crispy, the biscuit is soft, it's iconic.
Throw some jelly on it, you can throw some honey on it. It helps me kick off the day.
The hash browns are great. And I really like the shape of them too. Little circles of crispy goodness. Yeah, those early morning chicken biscuits are just great, man.
Mornings are a little bit brighter with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit and Simply Orange Juice. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Hello, this is Bill Curtis. There was a time before cable, when only men read the news. And in Touhyville, that couple is Steve and Cheryl. They are anchorman, much like I was an anchorman, only they're better.
Today is February 6th.
Today is National Chopsticks Day.
Chopsticks?
Gold chopsticks.
Lots of chopsticks. I go with chopsticks. Chopsticks.
Chopsticks or fork?
These are chopsticks.
How am I supposed to eat with chopsticks?
Eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. Happy National Chopsticks Day.
Showtime.
So there's chopsticks for you. We were talking about that earlier this morning. Portions of the show is brought to us by Lisa's Candy Shop and General Store in downtown Hoopeston. Really, your Hoopeston headquarters for Valentine's Day, okay? For that whole area. They got you covered.
Yeah. Yep.
And now they've added long stem roses to the deal. So I'm just telling you, get over to Lisa's Candy Shop and General Store in Hoopeston. I mean, French macarons, Dreamy Truffles, Decadent Chocolates, Forever Roses, Real Roses, Snow Globes, Cuddly Bears, Hand-Dipped Candles.
And you can make
So
a
much good
combination
stuff.
of those things
Yes!
and all of it. But
Do it up.
Yeah. And she's going to be open Monday through Saturday all next week.
Yes.
So instead of just Wednesday through Saturday, she's open extended hours for right now because of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for those last minute Larrys, as they call them, you can
Or Steve's.
get over there. Very nice. Oh, I'm feeling all the love. So get over to Lisa's Candy Shop and General Store in Hoopeston. Also got to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Visit them at georgeaid.org. You can also go and like George A. Memorial Healthcare on Facebook as well.
And you'll need them. You might need them if you don't show up or you show up empty-handed on Valentine's Day.
Why do you gotta be so mean with all the stuff? Also at George Aid, I wanted to mention, I saw this on their Facebook page. Brenda Manns has been honored as George Aid's 2025 Employee of the Year. Congratulations to Brenda. That's very cool.
Even what does Gary Busey say about that?
He thinks it's phenomenal. He would like to give her a special yes. It says Brenda has worked off and on at George Aid for 20 years as their admissions assistant and as a nurse. Brenda's a dependable worker whom all staff, residents, and resident family members can count on. She takes time with all residents and makes sure they have everything they need and want. And that's George Aid in a nutshell.
In a
right
nutshell.
there. Yeah.
Yep. And imagine if that's the first person you encounter. Like, because as administration stuff, that's the first meeting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or encountered. Good for her.
Congratulations to Brenda. That is really, really great. So that's wonderful to hear. So okay. I remembered what I was going to say because you were talking about sometimes changes you don't understand in draft day and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that there is a method to the madness or a plan behind what the Bulls are doing. So I know we don't follow the Bulls much, but we have them on our sister station, Bear Country, 104.5 FM.
We will always love them based on being 80s children. I
and
think.
90s, in the
80s and 90s
90s
children.
Bulls. Yeah.
There's no way
Mhm.
that you can't love the Bulls and be.
If you were in Chicago in the 90s,
Yeah, you
it's-
can't.
Yeah. So I don't really understand what they're doing, but they have completely like overturned their roster in the last couple of days as we approach the trade deadline yesterday. They've traded away a ton of guys and brought in a ton of guys, and I have no idea who any of them are. I know early in the season they were doing well. Now they're in like 10th place. So, I mean, I was watching like the
So
sports.
they were in the middle of a season and they did it?
That's I was watching some of the sports guys yesterday because I don't really, know a lot about what's going on. So I was trying to figure out if I'm crazy. To a man, they're all going, I don't really understand what the Bulls are doing. I'm not sure if they're trying to tank to get a high draft pick. I'm not sure if they're like, they traded away a bunch of guys and now they have like a ton of guards and like not many forwards and or centers. Like
what?
Like they
what?
Like too many of one thing. Like, yeah.
How do you do that on a 5-man?
You have a pot full of potatoes and no steak. I mean, it's weird. Yeah. So I don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
It's very odd.
Well,
I hope they know what they're doing.
How do you get that dynamic if you haven't practiced together like for a while? Like, how do you
just start playing basketball and then you figure it out, I guess. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. I can't figure out what they're doing.
And I
I assume
saw
that
this
there's
is
a
the weird part. I think I caught that they lost by like 20 points yesterday.
Well, sure, nobody even knew where they were going. They were on one team the day before. They were on a different team. They don't even know where their uniform's at yet. It's like having your first day of school in the middle of, like switching schools in the middle of the school year.
Yeah.
I don't know where science is at. At my old school, it was down there. I don't know where it's at now. So, yeah, it seems kind of crazy what they're doing. I'm not sure what they're doing, but it seems as though they might be tanking to get a good draft pick. I don't know. I can't figure it out. It's very strange. So that's what I was going to mention. So
that's wild.
Yeah. Okay. You said you had something that you wanted to dive into.
Yeah. So I'm going to make it quick because we're, you know what I mean? It's a little bit lengthy, but I saw this, and have you ever had a bunch of people kind of in my messaging talking to me about struggling lately?
Okay.
And then see something that speaks to your struggle and you go, like, I think I got an answer that I had been searching for. And I just wanted to kind of read it because it was kind of mind blowing.
Okay.
So I've been struggling. I love what I do here, but it definitely wasn't what I was doing before in travel and tourism. And that took a lot of patience to like grow. And then it boomed, like all my efforts kind of boomed in what I would consider kind of the big leagues. And so it was a lot of fun until all of a sudden COVID came. And then I was privy now to know, like, one of the CEOs knew somebody that he was trying to get in. And so I was one of the first people fired despite selling stuff during COVID. And it kind of left me going, oh my gosh, what is happening? How could this happen? Is God here? Why didn't he do anything to stop it, kind of thing? And then I read this story, and it's in a way that I've never read anything before. That said, before I read it, I'm a big fan of the Old Testament, the Bible. A lot of people used to come in when I was billing people out in the car business many moons ago and say, oh my gosh, the Bible's so hard to understand. And I'm like, to me, it's the greatest soap opera, true soap opera on planet Earth. Like, it is so timeless, and anything you're going through is in that book. You just have to kind of know where to find it. So it always blows my mind, having gone to seminary, that I'm still learning things or looking at them in a way that I had not looked at them before. Okay. So for me, there's always the patriarchs, there's always the matriarchs, right? And then I took a Bible study on the matriarchs, so the mothers, the women. And it blew me away how much drama there was. It was like Real Housewives of way back when. Like, it was crazy. The kind
Which,
of
by
stuff.
the way, maybe that's the show. Maybe that's the idea
Right?
that takes us off. Real Housewives of the Bible. Just throwing it out there as an idea.
I'm telling you, if you did it, I was blown away because I was like, wait a second. She was like Abraham's wife. Like, what? And I guess I never thought of it in a perspective of like real life today, how that would be. And the thing I took out of it is how women can be each other's besties, or women can be the most conniving people on the planet,
right?
To each other. And you can never put someone on a pedestal and not see how their behaviors sometimes can be very self-serving or whatever, whoever they are.
Right. Right.
And I had always put them on a pedestal right alongside the patriarchs. Like, and I'm not saying that they don't belong there. I'm saying they're still human. And it was very interesting to see all the conniving and the backstabbing and the jealousy and the negative stuff that went on. Same thing with sibling rivalry. If you read Joseph and his brothers and everything like that, it's the Bible is full of these stories that if you go deeper are no different than what you're going through today. So that said, I read this on Facebook and I was like, oh, and then I'm just going to read it, but it's a little lengthy. So bear with me. Okay. And it's about Hagar, who was the maid of Sarah. So we've got Abraham, right? We've got his wife, Sarah. Little short story. Sarah couldn't have babies for a long time. Like 99, an angel came to her and said, you're going to get pregnant. And the reason her son is named Isaac is because in Hebrew it means laugh a lot. So she literally went, yeah, right. Ah! And they went, all right, now you're going to name him Yitzchak, or Isaac, which means to laugh, because you laughed at this whole thing. So you're going to remember this moment. Anyhow, she kind of panicked and got involved and said to her husband, take Hagar, my maid, and get her pregnant so we can do this thing that God told us about you being the leader of many generations. So she kind of stepped in with what she thought would be the greater plan, and then got jealous of it. And it turned into a nightmare for Hagar, who was Abraham's maid. Okay. Everyone talks about Hagar. So if I say Hagar, it's just Hebrew. So everyone talks about Hagar being sent away. Almost no one talks about the desert experience. Genesis 21 is brutal, very hard to read. By Sarah's urging, probably due to Hagar's initial attitude towards her, Abraham remorsefully sent a mother and her child into what was basically a death sentence, the desert of Beersheba, with nothing but a loaf of bread and a small ration of water. That's it. No long goodbye and no apology. Although Hagar's attitude to Sarah played a devastating role in the decision, it was a hard sentence. She didn't choose this. She didn't scheme her way into any of this. She was thrown into it. She was the victim. And to make it even more haunting, God had spoken to Abraham and told him to listen to Sarah. Hagar never heard that conversation. She walked into the desert with no explanation, no context, no reassurance that God was somehow behind this. From her perspective, she was discarded and unwanted, used and dumped. Although the desert was habitable, it was a raw fight for survival, a place that strips you down, drains you, and water runs out faster than you expect. It's that dry, scorching space where you realize you were only ever family as long as you were an asset. And it reflects exactly what's happening inside Hagar: emotional abandonment, spiritual confusion, and the pain of being alone. Hagar didn't resist. I call it compliance under pressure. She was the surrogate, carried what Sarah couldn't carry. But the second her utility expired, her protection vanished. She went from being the answer to the problem to being the problem itself. It's a specific kind of trauma, being useful until you're removable. You've probably been there. You poured your soul into a job, a marriage, or a church. You held things together, solved the crisis, and gave more than anyone ever knew. And when the season changed, when it was time for promotion, you weren't celebrated. Instead, you were quietly and systematically removed. People define you by your mistakes, but hardly celebrate your wins. That pain doesn't always show up as anger. Sometimes it shows up as confusion, shock beyond description. You start whispering to yourself, if I'm not needed anymore, then who am I? Am I dreaming or what? Is this all I'm worth? And when we thought it couldn't get worse, the story reaches its darkest point. The water runs out. That was her breaking point. Hagar places her son under a bush because she can't bear to watch him die. She walks just far enough away that she won't hear his final breaths, but close enough that she'll die with him. She collapses into the dust and weeps. Take a look at her for a moment. See how she squeezed herself into deep agony. And notice what God doesn't do. He doesn't stop Abraham from sending her or shield her from the heartbreak. He lets the water run out and lets her reach the very end of her strength. And then he spoke. This part makes me cry. God didn't speak to correct her. He didn't speak to explain why it happened. He spoke to tell her she was seen, that she mattered, that she was worth a covenant. We spend so much time focusing on the, quote, chosen ones, the Sarahs and the Abrahams. But Hagar's story shatters that idea. God goes after the ones who feel pushed aside, overlooked, and forgotten. His attention isn't tied to your usefulness. His care doesn't expire when your usefulness does. He is the God who finds you in the desert long after everyone else has stopped searching. Sometimes God may prevent you from pursuing certain paths that could lead to your growth. He might lead you into the desert, just as he drove Jesus into the wilderness to be tested. Yet, he awaits you there, holding a plan for your life that won't unfold within your comfort zone. He will reach out to you despite your religious status or mistakes. He will break your pride to give you peace. So let me ask you gently, when your usefulness ended, did you assume God's care ended too? I was just, wah!
Mm-hmm.
I never, ever, ever, I think it's growing up Jewish, honestly, had a heart for Hagar because her son Ishmael is like the chief of the Arab nations as opposed to Jacob, who is the chief of the Jewish people.
Okay.
So I didn't really have like a heart for that. And then I read that and went, holy moly. Right? And then I thought to myself, how many times did I think because something bad happened to me that God jumped ship on me? And how could he let this happen? And I thought, no. First of all, my thoughts are not his thoughts. My time is not his time.
Yeah.
You know, and his plan is bigger and better than anything I can imagine or do for myself. But that just was like, I've never thought about Hagar and how she felt when she was cast out and how she didn't ask for Abraham to sleep with her. It wasn't like her choice. It was this whole plan that they had to continue the generation until there was jealousy involved and then whoosh, goodbye.
Right.
And God didn't stop it. He didn't say, don't do it. So she hit rock bottom in her pain. And it's just, since I've received so many DMs, I get them on a daily basis and I care for all of the ones I get. And people enter my prayers as they're saying, I'm struggling, or I did this, or I'm scared of this, or that's the turning point. That's the beginning of the turning point when you go, I need help and I'm not comfortable in what's happening. But I thought, holy cow, it never stopped to think about that, what the moral of that story is. and that the desert is probably one of the most scariest places ever, but
Yeah.
he's going to meet you right where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at her now. She's the mother of all Arab nations. So
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just thought that would be comforting to a lot of the people that have written in to me or DM'd me.
Very good.
As to a lesson that I
Yeah,
learned
that hit
for
you.
myself.
Yeah.
That it wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
I meant for great things just because I got fired in the middle of this thing and don't quite understand how did that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I got to just keep my eye on the ball, which is that God's pulled me out of a situation at just the right moment
Mm-hmm.
in order to put me in a situation where he wants me to be and where I'm going to grow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles, autonomy and independence. Jasper County REMC is an autonomous, self-help organization controlled by their members. If they enter into agreements with other organizations, including governments, or raise capital from external sources, they do so on terms that ensure democratic control by their members and maintain their cooperative autonomy. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook. Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Tax season doesn't have to be stressful. At Krause & Company, they make tax returns simple, accurate, and worry-free. Whether you're an individual, a small business owner, or self-employed, their experienced tax professionals find every deduction you deserve while keeping you compliant. Skip the guesswork and the late night stress. Let Krause & Company handle the numbers so you can focus on what matters most. Call 219-866-8214. That's 219-866-8214 today. Follow them on Facebook. Krause & Company. Trusted tax preparation done right.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course in DeMont specializes in American comfort food. Looking to get your day off to a great start? Then look no further than SP19's breakfast menu, packed with mouth-watering omelets, breakfast sandwiches, along with all-American classics like steak and eggs, biscuits and gravy, fluffy pancakes, and waffles just waiting for you and your appetite. SP19 American Kitchen at Sandy Pines Golf Course, 231 DeMont.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
97.7 The Q.
All right. It is time for us to wrap up another fun time week here in Touhyville. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. Got to get our winner for Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantell. This week's winner is Julie Malone, and she got in through calling in this week. So you can call in. We do the Find the Big Deal around 7:15 Central Time each morning, Monday through Friday. And then, of course, you've got your second chances on the Q and 98 Gold to go up on the Facebook pages and mention the price on each item. So don't forget,
if
you can
that
also
phone
shop
doesn't
online.
ring, I'm going to be like stunned because if she misses the winner,
Right.
she's like, "Hey, Cher, who won?"
Right.
Like,
right. She usually calls in to see. Yeah. So
That's
Julie
so
Malone was
funny.
the big winner this week of the $50 gift card from Stragan Mantell. Don't forget, you can always do your shopping online at straganmantell.com. All right. Now we end on a high note. Whoops. Sorry. I thing there. Now I gotcha. Sorry.
I was like, "Does he want me to start singing? I'm happy."
No. You know how you said earlier that I've got too many things going
The
on,
buttons?
and yeah.
Yep.
So I lowered the wrong slider thing. So
Yeah.
I usually lower the music
Mhm.
so that we can hear your voice better. I lowered our voices instead of
Now
the
he
music.
said, "Shut up already." No. And make us happy. No,
Yep.
I'm kidding.
Too many things in my brain. So all right, go ahead.
Okay, so ending on a high note today is from Ruth Wrights, as in Ruth Wrights. Okay. You asked for enough money to get through the month, enough strength to make it through Friday, enough peace to sleep without overthinking. God smiled at your careful prayers and whispered, "Nah, bigger." You asked for a job that pays the bills. He planned a calling that feeds your soul. You asked for healing from what hurt you. He wanted freedom from what held you. You prayed for love that wouldn't leave. God prepared love that would grow you. You asked for calm days. He designed brave ones. You wanted answers by tomorrow. God was building something that would still make sense years from now. While you were asking for survival, he was writing abundance. While you wanted safe, he wanted full. So don't shrink your hope. Don't negotiate your faith. The same God who carried you before is still expanding you now. You prayed for enough. He answered with fruitfulness. Nah, bigger.
Very nice. Good stuff going into the weekend there. Now, I do want to go to something really quick before we end, okay? Because for people watching on video, your glasses are not sunglasses, are they?
Oh, gosh, no.
The light is making them dark, and you look like a Hollywood movie star.
Oh,
so
well.
with your hat and your glasses. So I wanted people to know. I don't
these
think
are my reading
they're
glasses.
readers.
I can't see.
They're
squat
readers,
without them.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My next question is, because I know inquiring minds are going to want to know. At least mine does.
Mm-hmm.
You have your headphones over your hat.
Yeah.
Have you heard a word of this show?
I have.
I can't.
I have, but it's
I'm sitting here
the
looking at you
volume
going,
is up.
how could she hear through all that? It would be like muffled. It'd be like. I didn't know if I was Charlie Brown's teacher the whole time today.
No.
Like, wah, 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 wah. Steve, this was the best show ever. I didn't hear a word you said. So
No. I just turned the volume up.
Yeah.
In my headphones.
All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today.
Did we have fun? Do you think everybody had fun?
I think so. I did.
All
Listen,
right.
that's what we shoot for.
Because I know that story was a little but
yeah,
it kind of hit me hard, and
yeah.
Yeah. So I had to share that.
No doubt about it. Listen, our show is all things.
And we love feedback. So if
listen,
good, bad, or ugly, we're all right.
Yeah. But I can tell you our show is always meant for, for all of us, like, in all ways. So, like, we don't agree with each other all the time. You and I and us and the residents of Touhyville. Like there's a lot of things like, that I hear I see a lot of things about the Super Bowl and the halftime, and you feel what you feel, it's I don't have to understand it to go, hey, it's this at minimum. That's what I want Touhyville to be, as a place to have a voice, for all of us. So your Hagar story might not be for me, or might not hit me in the same way. I don't care. That's not what it's about. It's for the people that it did.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's
all I'm thinking right now is Baskin Robbins 32 flavors.
Yes. And we can't be all things to all people.
Yeah.
But I've told you before, when you've asked me what is the idea behind Touhyville, it's inclusive.
Yeah.
And so that means the people that are excited about Bad Bunny. That means the people that hate Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
That means that, although I'm not a big fan of the hate, but I get, whatever your reasoning is, it's yours in your heart, and live with it. We don't have to agree on everything to hang out and have a few giggles in the morning.
Yeah.
Is my take. So Tiffany says, love your hat. Tons of fun. And Steve says, great show today. So thank you guys so much. We hope you enjoyed listening to the shows this week as much as we enjoyed doing them. Have yourself a wonderful week. A wonderful weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and we'll be back on Tuesday live.
And be careful today. It was not fun driving in this morning.
Yes, we'll be back on Tuesday, and we'll be giving away tickets to see Nate Bargatze for Valentine's Day.
So share your love stories.
Yes, we'll put something on Facebook for folks to jump in on as well. So, all right, have a great weekend.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer, The Q.